Welcome to the Explainer. So, if you're heading off to university, or, maybe you're already there, I know exactly what's on your mind. You're highly conscious of making a brilliant first impression on your new classmates and your teachers. It can be a completely nerve-wracking experience trying to figure out exactly what version of yourself to present to the world. But what if I told you that putting together the perfect outfit doesn't require a massive budget or some stressful morning routine? Today, we're breaking down a highly effective system to eliminate your wardrobe anxiety completely.
Here's the real problem we're all facing, right? There's just this overwhelming pressure to follow loud, extreme fashion trends. You walk onto campus and it honestly feels like a runway show. And that urge to buy into flashy designs just to impress people is huge. But nobody wants to look like a walking billboard just to fit in. Trying to keep up with every passing trend is not only exhausting, it actually chips away at your personal confidence. So I want to reassure you right now, there is a much simpler, completely stress-free hack to looking great, and it requires doing a whole lot less than you might think.
And this brilliantly illustrates a core philosophy from style creator Tayyab Khan, who actually spent an entire year experimenting with different clothing items to figure out exactly what works. His conclusion? Ditch the loud logos. Actually, scratch that. Ditch the logos, the flashy designs, and the heavy graphics. True confidence comes from a minimalist mindset. Just stick to simple, solid, clean looks. It's all about building a foundational wardrobe of essential items that just work seamlessly together.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is a clear roadmap of exactly how we're going to build this versatile capsule wardrobe from head to toe. Number 1, perfecting the top half. 2, finding the right fit. 3, essential university footwear. And 4, keeping your accessories simple.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, perfecting the top half.
Let's start right at the top with the absolute foundational elements of your closet, t-shirts. These are the pieces that anchor your entire look, and getting them right is incredibly easy if you follow a few basic rules about color. Now, the absolute secret weapon here is a simple crew neck black t-shirt. Why? Because when you're meeting someone for the first time, a black t-shirt doesn't leave an overpowering impression. It's clean, it's neutral, and it lets your personality do the talking. Rounding out the essential core are white, navy blue, and a nice maroon. Once you have those foundational solid colors locked down, you can expand slightly into gray, sky blue, or even a soft pink.
Now, what if you want to elevate things slightly with a proper shirt? Well, the rules remain delightfully simple. Stick to solid colors, classic checkered patterns, or shirts with band collars. They literally always look sharp and put together. What you absolutely want to avoid are the funky, overly loud, or heavily patterned shirts. Now, a quick caveat here. If you're a naturally super confident person and you genuinely feel great in those funky shirts, go for it. But for building that ultimate versatile wardrobe, less is definitely more.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how easy it makes shopping, because we can map out exactly where to find these specific clean looks. For your solid t-shirts, you're going to want to look at Dane. They actually offer some really great bundles, or Outfitters. For casual shirts, Outfitters is your go-to again. And for those semi-formal or formal days, Royal Tag is highly recommended. As a quick aside, while Cambridge is a well-known brand, our source found it incredibly difficult to find the right fit there. And that really just proves that finding the brand that matches your specific body type is half the battle. Moving right along to Section 2, finding the right fit.
Let's move to the bottom half and see how this builds, because when it comes to pants and jeans, fit is absolute king. You could have the best colors in the world, but if the fit is wrong, the entire outfit just completely falls apart. So here is the exact 3-step formula for choosing the perfect pair of jeans for university life. First, avoid extreme fits. Second, lean heavily toward darker tones. And third, pick the right brand. Places like Denim Leftovers for great affordable collections, or Levi's if you have a bit more budget.
Let's break down that first, super crucial step. You really want to stick to timeless classic fits. Straight, relaxed, regular, and bootcut. Heavily contrast that with the extremes, which you need to avoid. No super slim fits, and definitely no extremely baggy cuts. Our source shared a pretty funny personal anecdote here. He actually owns just one pair of baggy jeans. And while a slightly baggy look can work if it's styled perfectly, going too baggy rarely makes him feel truly confident. Stick to the classics. And for colors, lean into vintage shades of blue, navy, and dark blue. Stay away from bright white or super light jeans. They just do not offer that same sleek versatility.
Of course, you aren't going to wear jeans every single day. For presentation days, or when you just want to dress it up a bit, chinos or dress pants are essential. The rules here totally mirror the jeans. Stick strictly to that simple, classic fit. The core, foolproof colors are khakis, grays, and navy blues. top trusted brand picks for getting these right are Royal Tag and Monarch. Having just 1 or 2 pairs of these will easily cover all your semi-formal university needs.
Down to Section 3, Essential University Footwear.
Okay, let's shift our focus to the literal foundation of your outfit. Let's be completely honest with ourselves, people absolutely will judge you based on your shoes. It is one of the very first things anyone notices, so getting this right is absolutely critical. So, the crucial point is this. When budgeting for shoes, authenticity matters so much more than that brand new shoe smell. It is far, far better to hunt down authentic, pre-owned, thrifted shoes or export leftovers from places like Kazan PK than to buy brand new fakes. A well-made original shoe, even if it's thrifted, has better proportions, way better materials, and will last you significantly longer.
So what exactly should you be looking for? Well, a clean white sneaker is the holy grail. It's basically to your feet what the black crewneck is to your upper body. It's the ultimate versatile anchor. Top picks here are Nike low tops, Adidas Sambas or Superstars, or the incredibly sleek Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 66. Notice a theme here. Always, always prefer the low top over the high top. High tops can be clunky and hard to style every single day, whereas a crisp, white, low top sneaker effortlessly completes almost any outfit in your new wardrobe.
And finally, Section 4, Keeping Your Accessories Simple.
Let's transition to the finishing touches. We're going to bring a highly minimalist, maybe slightly humorous perspective to the world of accessories because so many guys tend to overdo it here in an attempt to stand out. Here is the true minimalist accessory kit. 1 functional smartwatch and 1 basic wallet. The whole shebang right there. Tyab runs a highly functional setup and pointed out he's worn the exact same heart rate tracking watch for an entire year. The lesson here is functionality over flash. You don't need to be dripping in accessories to look stylish.
To really drive that point home, here are the absolute don'ts of accessorizing for university. Steer clear of the chunky, weird glasses. Step away from the flashy, oversized golden watches. And absolutely, please, leave the thick, golden chains at home. Skipping these items isn't about being boring, it's actually about elevating your overall aesthetic. The goal here is a clean, mature, confident vibe. Flashy accessories are loud, and as we established earlier, we do not want loud.
So what does this all mean for you? We've covered the simple, solid top half, we've locked down the classic fits for the bottom, we've sourced the clean, low-top sneakers, and we've stripped away all those unnecessary accessories. So I want to leave you with this question. What minimalist essential is currently missing from your wardrobe? I challenge you today to open your closet and audit it based on this explainer. Find those solid colors, identify the extreme fits you can donate, and just narrow your choices down. Do this, and you'll wake up with zero stress, you'll look incredibly put together, and you'll walk onto campus ready to make a brilliant first impression every single day. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.